Welcome to the Chumash Swordfish Cave. Located in Vandenberg Air Force Base, you can see the swordfish painted in the red area. We're in Chapter 7, Lesson 1, The First Americans. As we consider geography and its impact on culture, let's look at the swordfish. In Chumash mythology, the swordfish was a supernatural creature. The swordfish were ocean people that hunted whales and threw them up onto the beach. Considering the geography, so close to the ocean, and the vital resource of having a whale washed up on the beach, we can see why swordfish were considered so important in their mythology. The Santa Ynez Chumash consider the Swordfish Cave as a sacred place. As for our modern culture, Vandenberg Air Force Base is where rockets and missiles are launched. Okay, in our book, Lesson 1, The First Americans, page 255, we're going to be looking at the geography of the Americas. Guiding question. How did geography shape the ways people settled in the Americas? Native Americans say that they've always lived in their homelands. However, archaeologists say prehistoric hunters from northeastern Asia arrived about 200,000 years ago in what is today Alaska. Oops, correction, 20,000 years ago. So, over the centuries, Native American groups adopted different ways of life. Each group's way of life was based on the local resources. What a diverse region. The Americas stretch north to south nearly 11,000 miles. This vast region begins north at the Arctic Circle. It reaches south to Tierra del Fuego, which is a group of islands located off the coast of Chile and Argentina at the southern tip of South America. The Americas are separated from Afro-Eurasia, or the continents of Africa, Europe, and Asia by the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. I've seen bumper stickers, reunite Gondwana, but we can't. You see, we were all part of a single landmass that separated after 15,000 BC, causing two continental regions to become distant and isolated from each other. As a result, the Americas and Afro-Eurasia developed different ecosystems. The four geographical areas of the Americas are North America, South America, Central America, and the Caribbean. North America and South America are both continents. Central America is an isthmus, which is a narrow piece of land that connects two larger areas of land. East of Central America is the Caribbean Sea, where its islands spread across the Atlantic Ocean. Within this vast expanse of the Americas, you can find many different geographic features and climates. North America lies north of the equator and has climates that range from cold to tropical. Central America and the Caribbean islands are also north of the equator. South America extends both north and south of the equator. Most of these areas have warm, rainy climate. A broad range of plants grows in these three areas. Towering mountains. In the west, rugged mountain chains run nearly the entire length of the Americas. They separate coastal plains near the Pacific Ocean from broad eastern plains that sweep towards the Atlantic Ocean. The Rocky Mountains and the Pacific coastal ranges are in western North America. These mountains contain passes or low areas. Even with these passes, overland travel across the mountains could be difficult. In eastern North America, a range of mountains, the Appalachians, runs near the Atlantic coast. They're lower than the Rockies and Pacific Coast ranges. Early Americans, they had no difficulty traveling over the Appalachians. The Andes is the world's largest mountain system. These mountains stretch along the Pacific coast of South America. Valleys and plateaus lie between the mountain chains. Plateaus are large areas of raised lands that have a flat surface. Rolling plains. North America has many coastal and inland plains. The rolling grasslands of central North America are known as the Great Plains. They have fertile soil for farming and raising cattle. South America also has large areas of plains. In the northeast, the tropical Amazon basin covers about 2.7 million square miles. It's home to the world's largest rainforest. Let's not forget the rushing rivers. Large river systems drain the Americas. They begin in the mountain ranges and flow through interior plains to the oceans. Since ancient times, several great river systems, including the Mississippi and the Amazon, have allowed people to communicate. Today, the many waterways of the Americas transport people, goods, and ideas. In North America, the largest river system is the Mississippi. It flows 2,350 miles from present-day Montana and Minnesota to the Gulf of Mexico. The Mississippi is the major waterway for the central part of North America. The Amazon is South America's largest river system. It starts at the Andes and flows about 4,000 miles to the Atlantic Ocean. The Amazon carries the highest volume of water of any river in the entire world. Checking for understanding. How might the Amazon have helped early Americans? And identify which 4 separate areas made up the Americas. Geographic reasoning. What mountain chain is closest to where you live? Woo! I love maps and love finding out about the geography of places. Join me next time where we'll be learning about settling the Americas. See you soon.